Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Blake Damon here with another Sims 4 speed build. Today we'll be building in Oasis Springs in a lot called... Wait, what's the lot called? just hold on. Is it Skyward Palms? Oh, it is. Wait, is it Granada Place? Oh, it is Granada Place. Yeah. Okay, so I found it. We're actually building at Granada Place. Oh, it says it right there on the top left. Oh. As you can see, I closed the old lot and have started building my Moroccan-inspired home. As per usual, it is a tiny home because that's all I know how to build these days, and I really enjoy building tiny homes. With this build, I used the new Moroccan-style kit that came out. I think it's called Courtyard. No, just wait. It's called the Courtyard Oasis. The Courtyard Oasis Kit. Yes. Okay. It's the most recent kit that came out, and it's got all that Moroccan inspired style. With that kit, I also used base game, jungle adventure, movie hangout, what else? City living, and I think that's it. So I just used those 3 packs and 1 kit. I know it's more than my promised 1 pack per build, but when I finished building the outside of this build, I really liked it and I wanted to do right by it, which is why I wanted to make it look really good when it was finished. But even if you don't have those other packs, that's alright. Those items will disappear and you can easily replace those items with other things that you might have. And as you've watched this video, you can refurnish accordingly. When I was making this build came out easier than I expected. When I did a sort of a country themed build before, like my Spanish build, that was really hard. It took me ages. I did a heap of research. I did heaps of playing around with layouts and everything to try and make the place look right and feel authentic. But with this one, it didn't actually take me that long. I did some playing around as soon as I got the kit one night, and then before I went to bed, I looked up Moroccan homes on Google Images as per usual. And then the next day, I started playing with the build. I started off planning the house around the fountain. Now, I really wanted the fountain. I knew that I wanted the fountain inside the complex, and so I just sort of played around with the walls to get the kind of effect that I wanted, which came out easier than I thought it would, to be honest. I think the trickiest part for me was when I was trying to figure out how the Sims would get from the ground floor up to the 2nd floor. I was umming and ahhing about whether or not I wanted ladders or stairs, and I wanted stairs because I have a new stairs in the kit. So I wanted to use those, and I was playing around with the stairs and was trying to fit them inside the building, which was only like 100 livable tiles, not much at all, and it was eating into my living space. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I should do ladders instead. Anyway, as you can see, I made the stairs go up from the outside. So yeah, once I had that figured out, everything else sort of fell into place. I think my most favorite place in this entire build has got to be the Riyadh, which is the place where the fountain is. Now, I did a little bit of research when I was Googling Moroccan style houses, and Riyadhs are actually Arabic for fountains. No, sorry, gardens. So a Riyadh was usually in these Moroccan houses, and the Riyadh would be like in the middle of the house. The building would go around the Riyadh. There'd be trees in there, there'd be grass, there'd be water features and everything like that. The water features that they had in the Riyadh would actually help keep the house cool. So that was like old-fashioned air conditioning that they had, I guess. Now, as I could only build with 100 tiles and I wanted the 2-story effect, I could only do half around the Riyadh, but I may do by putting, I think they're called fascias around the Riyadh to sort of give it the idea that it's still sort of inside of the house. Does that make sense? Anyway, I thought it looked good regardless. Later on, I actually furnished that area with plants and curtains but you'll see when we get there. I'm actually pretty proud of that area. As far as the Courtyard Oasis Kit is concerned, I absolutely love the items in there. There wasn't very much. It is just a kit, so there wasn't a lot in it, but what was in there is pretty good quality. Like, I really liked the tiles for the flooring. I've used them everywhere in the house. Initially, I thought they would be too busy and very, like, I don't know. Well, let's just stick with busy. But they actually go with the build. I really like the fact that they have edging on the floor tiles. So you can actually put a different kind of floor tile that has sort of border at the side so that it kind of looks like the tiles are bordered. You'll see later on. It looks really nice, and it kind of gives it a nice extra finish. So instead of all the tiles looking the same, you can actually help sort of segregate rooms and areas with this tile, which I thought was fantastic. I also really like the wall tiles that they use. They go well with the floor tiles. They don't exactly match. I don't think that's unintentional. I think that was supposed to be that way because I feel like Moroccan architecture has this thing where everything matches but not quite. And I think they tried to carry that on with this pack. So they didn't carry on the pattern of the floor tiles up onto the wall tiles. I felt like if the floor tiles were on the wall tiles, it'd be really busy. So I kind of like what they did, where they sort of kept the tiles sort of just solid, which is nice. I like it. I really like the way, I think they're called Frasers. Barb, what's this called? You know, it's on like the top of the, like these things. Cornice? This thing? Oh, okay. What's a Frasier?
Fascia is the outside.
The outside.
And then there's like 4 faces.
Oh, so this is a cornice. What's a cornice?
That's a cornice.
Oh, they're these things.
Huh?
These things.
No, before the ceiling cornice outside, before the roof is the fascia door.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Anyway, cornice. So, I really like... You learn something new every day. So I really like the way the cornices work, where when you put a pillar on each side, it kind of does the whole archy thing. And that's what happened here. And so I've done these things where there's arches that surround this, what's it called again? Riyadh. I went crazy with, is it called Frasers? The one that outside, Bub? Frasier? Fascia. Okay. I went crazy with the fascias in this build. I really like the simplicity of it, but at the same time, it's quite intricate. So if you look closely at the fascias, they actually have little like patterns on them. It doesn't stick out or anything like that, which I absolutely love. I love the subtlety of it. Otherwise, I feel like there'd be too much going on. See, that's the thing about this kit that I really like. I like how it's balanced. The tiles are busy, but then, the walls aren't. The arches are busy, but then the fascias aren't. But like, not really. And then it's just really well thought out. And I really like it. Furnishing this house was surprisingly easier than I thought. I think it was easier to furnish this house because I didn't have the limitation of just using only one kit or one pack. I had 4 to go with. So I guess that's what made it easier. But I think if I only used base game, no, I don't think I would have done this build really any justice at all. So in this build, I have sort of like a living room, not really a living room. No, I guess a living room, like a rec area with like a TV and like a stereo. Then I have a study room. I have a bathroom, like a full bathroom, and then a kitchen. Not really a dining area because I feel like people would sort of just eat and mingle, but I do have like a little picnic, not a picnic table. I guess it's a picnic table, like a cafe-ish table with like an umbrella and stuff like that. If you do want to go and sit, it's right next to the pool. There's also a little library. Upstairs is just the bedroom and there's half a bathroom. So basically just a toilet and a sink. No showers. If you do want to shower, feel free to bathe in the luxurious pool, or you can use the actual shower in the second bathroom downstairs. Kind of really want to go to Morocco now. I need my vaccine so I can fly. I think I would have packed the Riyadh with more plants, but I kind of ran out of space. It's a tiny build, so yeah, you only have like a couple of plants around. So it's not really a Riyadh, is it? Like a Riyadh literally means garden, so it's not really a Riyadh. It's more like just a fountain. It's a fountain. There's no Riyadh, just fountain. No, but I think Riyadh is actually the term used for that kind of courtyard. It just means garden, but doesn't necessarily need to have a garden. I don't know, all the other Moroccan inspired houses that I saw in Google Images didn't necessarily have a lot of plants. They had like a pool or like a fountain, and then there was a palm tree or two, and a vine growing, and that was it. They looked amazing. I really want to go now, oh my god. Although I say that this build came together really easy, it's not like it all came together all at once. I mean, the building itself came up really easily, and I think that's usually the hardest part for me, like coming up with the actual build. But it actually took about a week to kind of complete the whole building. So I did the building, and then I sort of left it, and then slept on it, and then came back and then changed a bit more. And then sort of left it, and then came back and then changed it a bit more. So I did that for about a week until I left it one day and then came back, and I didn't really want to change anything. And that's when I knew, oh, it's ready. And yeah, that's when I knew I was ready to film and record. And now we're doing the flybys. All in all, I absolutely love this build. I really do, if you hadn't picked that up before. I love the way it feels. I like the vibe. I really like how cooling and relaxing it appears to be. I really liked the Riyadh. I liked the way it ended up. I love the pool. I love how there's tea lights inside the pool to kind of light your swims at night if you wish. I like the bedroom and how open it is, and how, you know, all you have to do is kind of like lean over and see the fountain. Guys, think up of words, stick them in the comments to kind of describe the feeling of this build to you. For me, I would say something like light or airy. Is there a word for light and airy combined? Like, is there, because it would be that word, but I'm gonna use two words. I'd say light and airy. Anyway, that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it this far, please reward yourselves by giving this video a like and subscribing to this channel. Please comment down below anything you would like. It could just be hi, and I would reply back to you. I really would. I'm that lonely. If you guys didn't know, I do stream on the weekends. I stream Saturday, Sunday, both 9 PM Sydney time. I do an Overwatch stream on Saturday, and I do my 100 baby challenge on Sundays. So if you'd like to come and join and hang out, you are welcome to do so anytime. Even if you're late, it's all good. If you'd like to download this build, I'll leave the link in the description down below as per usual. So that's it guys. Thank you so much once again. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.